Hi, my name is Christina Loback, and I'm an immigration lawyer at Sisu Legal Immigration. Our firm specializes in family-based immigration across the Canada-US border. In today's video, I'm going to discuss child sponsorship for Canadian immigration. Unlike in the US, Canadian child sponsorship is restricted to children who fall within the age limit and meet the requirements of a dependent child. This means that the child must be under the age of 22 and that they must not have a spouse or common law partner. Alternatively, if the child is 22 or older, they can be sponsored as a dependent child if they are unable to financially support themselves due to a mental or physical disability, and they have depended on their parents for financial support since before they turned the age of 22. As you can imagine, in most cases, children cannot be sponsored once they turn 22 because they will just not meet these onerous requirements. Under family class applications, the dependent child's age becomes locked in on the date IRCC receives the complete application for permanent residence. This means that the dependent child's age will not change for administrative processing purposes, even if the processing period is lengthy. Other than age, all eligibility requirements must continue to be true throughout the processing period. This means that if the dependent child's marital status changes during the application processing period, they will become ineligible to immigrate to Canada. Additionally, the dependent child must not be inadmissible to Canada due to a medical condition or for past criminal offenses. This is the same thing that's true for spousal sponsorship. Sponsor eligibility is nearly identical to the eligibility requirements for spousal sponsorship. The sponsor must be at least 18 years old and must reside in Canada or intend to return to Canada once the dependent child becomes a permanent resident of Canada. The sponsor must undertake to provide the sponsored person with basic needs from the day they enter Canada until the end of the specified period, and to repay any social assistance payments received by the sponsored person during the period of undertaking. The sponsor must have been a permanent resident or Canadian citizen for more than 5 years, and they must be able to demonstrate their relationship to the child, typically through birth certificates. Finally, the sponsor must not be subject to any of the sponsorship bars. Our firm's primary goal is to create immigration solutions to help families relocate and reunite, including dependent children. If you'd like to sponsor your dependent child to come to Canada, visit our website to schedule a strategy session with one of our lawyers.